Earlier this week, the state's Climate Action Council approved its scoping plan for how the state can move towards a green economy. Critics say the plan falls short in one key area, holding the oil companies, not New Yorkers, financially responsible for the costs facing the state. Our Eyewitness News reporter Vera Shang spoke to the executive director of NYPIRG to learn more.
The plan is ambitious and contains a wide range of policy options for Governor Hochul and the state legislature to consider. It is important to make sure that the financial burden doesn't fall on lower-income residents as they transform from fossil to zero-emission households.
And all of this stuff costs money. And the Climate Action Council does talk about revenue sources. They talk about the proposal, for example, called a cap and invest. They talk about a proposal to add costs to insurance premiums to help generate revenues. But from our perspective, the place to go are really where the oil companies are, because they've been making enormous record profits over the past year and a half. So they have the money and they're responsible. So we think that that's where the money should come from to fund programs to deal with the enormous costs of re-engineering our infrastructure to deal with the problems of climate change, and to help fund programs that will offset the impact that is had on low-income frontline communities, as well as help labor workers who will lose jobs effectively or have their jobs changed as a result of a greener economy.
For residents who are worried that their traditional powered facilities will be left obsolete in 2025, the good news is that this is an ongoing process that focuses more on building new buildings that have zero emission.
But the Climate Action Council plan doesn't say that starting next month or 6 months from now or a year from now, people have to shift their existing homes from fossil fuel power to electricity. They view it much more as a gradual phase-in. And the first step in the phase-in is to make it so that new construction of new homes, new buildings would be powered by electricity.
The clock is ticking. Horner said anyone who are still trying to argue that it is too ambitious a plan is ignoring the science.
Scientists, the climate experts in the world, tell us to stop digging up new fossil fuels. To tell us not to keep expanding the use of fossil fuels and to move to a reliance on green power. No one is arguing anything other than that. And so if people want to drag their feet, it's just because they're afraid that the public will be unhappy in terms of this transition from a brown essentially to a green economy. And, you know, that's not unreasonable. And new changes always make people nervous. But there's no time to waste. We are already facing climate catastrophe. The question really for society and our elected officials is, will the next few decades through the end of this century be ones that are bad in terms of the climate, or a catastrophe? And New York State is one of the few states that really has a plan on how to deal with the problem. New York, states like New York have to lead the country. New York has been a leader. The United States has been one of historically the leading greenhouse gas emitter in the world. And so we have a moral responsibility to the world to show them the path on how to get out of this mess. And there's no time to waste.
Reporting in Utica, Vera Shang, Eyewitness News.